Hello, Mr. Minsu. Another Korean history retest?
Correct. AI machines are smart. No one retakes the test as often as you do. So the AI machines notice it.
The professor giving the retest is so bad.
Today, what kind of era will we tell you about the key points?
I want to know the reason why Korea became so great after the Japanese invasion of Korea in 1592.
Alright, on April 14, 1592, Toyotomi Hideyoshi launched the invasion of Korea with 330,000 Japanese troops. At that time, Joseon, whose national defense had collapsed due to the power struggle between the East and West Party, was captured and occupied the capital city of Hanyang in about 20 days. On April 30, 1592, King Sunjo abandoned the capital and fled to Uiju.
Bad king. How can the king abandon his people?
It seems that he did it with his own logic, that he would not lose the country if he was not caught.
Let's move on. On May 5, 1592, King Sunjo and his bodyguard escaped from the evacuation procession due to a surprise attack by the Japanese army. King Sunjo and his bodyguard encounter mercenaries ordered by the Japanese army guarding the road.
I am the king of this country. Please don't kill me. I'll give you anything. I'll give you this country. Please don't kill me.
Luckily, King Sunjo was saved by Choi Chi-hoon, who is militia commander. They had such a tragic encounter.
Why is he saving that guy?
Maybe it was because he didn't know who the person he saved was.
Good isn't always good.
Let's move on. Commander Choi Chi-hoon had a beautiful daughter, Choi Soo-jung, and her husband, Lee Jae-woo. They were a newly married couple who had been friends since childhood and recently got married. The beauty of a Western woman, Choi Soo-jung, which was not seen in that era, caught the eyes of Sunjo. King Sunjo was timid and cowardly by nature, but he takes what he likes at all costs.
That's why if you don't know him, don't be nice to him.
I don't agree with you. It's up to the person.
You are so pure and sweet.
Let's move on. The battle with Admiral Yi Sun-sin's efforts and voluntary soldiers across the country turned the tide and ended the war with Japan. King Sunjo returned to the palace, but began to satisfy his own desires rather than restore the country. He takes the daughter of her benefactor, Commander Choi Chi-hoon, as a concubine, and her husband commits a false crime and sentences him to death. After losing the person she loved, the concubine Choi Soo-jung commits suicide with sorrow and regret.
Son of a bitch. To lead such a beautiful loving couple to such death. I want Kill King.
Calm down. Even if you don't kill him, he will die by the justices.
That sounds good.
Let's move on. This brutal violence became known to the people, and the royal palace, which has not yet recovered from the damage of the war, was quickly occupied by the angry commander Choi Chi-hoon and his soldiers. died before he passed the age of 40 by Commander Choi Chi-hoon. Commander Choi Chi-hoon became disillusioned with the power of the undisputed king and ushered in the world's first era of democracy. As a first step, he made sure that the whole people voted for a president, not a king. With overwhelming support, Commander Choi Chi-hoon becomes the first president. President Choi Chi-hoon proposed the separation of powers, rule of law, and human rights laws, and laid the foundation for changing the roots of a democratic nation. As a result, the Republic of Korea expanded its territory with strong national defense and economic power, and eventually rose to the top of the world in 1890 and has maintained it until now.
Such a small incident made such a big history.
Right, if this had not happened, we might still have lived a humiliating life as a small country between China and Japan.
Otherwise, Korea might have been ruled by China or Japan.
It was the power of democracy ahead of any other country.
Now, with the disappearance of King Sejong, Asia has become one with Korea. I just want the couple who suffered an unfair death to be reborn in this life and to meet each other and be happy.